All right, folks, welcome to Gimme 5. A couple of weeks ago, last week, we talked about this story on reparations in the Atlantic done by Ta-Nehisi Coates. And Torre from MSNBC was tweeting about this piece because the left is going crazy. Some on the left, you know, they love the idea of reparations. So Torre, let's put up his first tweet here. If you'll see the first two. It says, "You got to read Ta-Nehisi Coates' Atlantic essay about the case for reparations. Very well researched and argued, powerful piece." He then goes on to say here in the next one on the same screen, "The question of whether reparations will happen is entirely separate from whether they should happen, and one does not answer the other." Well, let me give you the answer to both, Torre. Reparations won't happen, and reparations shouldn't happen. The kind of reparations you're talking about, which is giving money to African-American people or black people, and not all blacks are African-Americans, so I don't even know how you'd figure it out. But this government and this country and our people have been taking care of that for decades with programs and changes, and we've done more than any other country on the face of the earth to try to right the wrong, okay? So reparations ain't happening. Not in this country. Not if the people have anything to say about it. Now, I know Obama has a pen, so you never know. Now, here's more. Then another person, a viewer, a fellow tweeter, tweets to Torre this: "My family survived a concentration camp, came to the U.S. with nothing legally," I mean they came legally, "and made it work." And then the hashtag is "sorry for being white, though you guys," which is pretty interesting. Torre then tweets back, get this now, you ready? "The power of whiteness." Whiteness. Can we put that up? "The power of whiteness," which is 43. Okay. Hope. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, that's what he wrote back. In other words, because Holocaust survivors that came to this country were white, does he know what Jews in this country faced at any point in time? Does Torre have a brain? I don't think Torre has a brain, but that's okay. You don't need one. You're on MSNBC. Then he apologizes. Oh, yes, the apology, the obligatory apology. But at least he did make it. MSNBC probably forced him to do so, which is usually how it works. And here's how it went. Let's put up 44. "Last week, I foolishly got involved in a Twitter exchange regarding an article about reparations." I don't think he got involved in it. He started it. He said, you got to read this, okay? He started the Twitter exchange. Next, "It was a dumb idea by me to debate serious and nuanced topics in 140 characters or less." No, what the serious deficiency in your judgment is to bring race and whiteness into Holocaust survivors and attributing that to their ability to do well in some cases, even though they came here with nothing to this country legally. Then he writes, "In an attempt to comment on racism in post-World War II America, I used a shorthand that was insensitive and wrong." Shorthand? Shorthand? The power of whiteness? What is that shorthand for? Except racism in and of itself. Then he said, "I am very sorry and will make sure this doesn't happen again." Well, I guess he was told by MSNBC not to do it. The power of whiteness. When trying to explain to someone who said his family had Holocaust survivors who came to this country with nothing legally and succeeded and flourished and built themselves into something. They could do it because they're white, and blacks who, let me get this straight now, had great-great-great-great-great-grandparents, great-great-great-great-great who were slaves. They can't build themselves into something because they're black? Okay, talk about racism on the Steve Malzberg Show.